Hey everyone, this is Codemic, and this is a quick tour of the Minolta 16. Now this camera is actually really famous for being a spy camera. In a lot of the James Bond films and stuff like that, they'd actually use this thing as a prop, so, Mr. Bond could go and get pictures of the bad guys or the nuclear planes or whatever. This is the Minolta 16-2. It was made between 1957 and 1960. They have great build quality, so they're not too rare. The rare thing about them is the film. It used 16mm film, hence the name. So that's a little more difficult to find because that was made with flimsy plastic. But the camera itself has great build quality. For a quick size comparison, here's the Minolta 16 compared to an iPhone 4. And I'll go ahead and grab my Polaroid one step close up, and you can just see how tiny that is. It's amazing what they could do way back then. Now, this camera took great film quality. It was very popular. My grandparents actually gave me this camera recently. They got it when they were in Japan. My grandfather was stationed at a naval base in Japan. Somewhere on here it says Minolta, Japan, I believe. Yep, right there. Minolta something or other, Japan. And then it has the model number on one of the sides here. Various dials, there's the number. And to actually, here, let me move the iPhone out of the way. To actually engage this camera, just 1 second. And as you slide that off, obviously that really lets you see the guts of the camera. Not as protected. There's the lens. And this dial actually shows you how much film you have left. It goes up to 20. Very neat mechanical. Looking at the inside, I don't really want to pop it open too much more. Again, there's the shutter. You just heard it click. It doesn't have any film in it, and I've never actually got to test this camera because I've never bought the film for it. Really cool. I definitely recommend adding it to your collection. Not too hard to come by, between $30, $50, up to $100 on eBay. Definitely worth it. Has some great history to it as the famous spy camera. On a scale of how mint condition mine is, I'd give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. This thing was not used that often, and just a few bumps and dings, but overall really good. And I'd say mine is a little more unique just because it's bought in Japan too. So I hope you like this quick tour of the Minolta 16 spy camera. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon.